Hello! Hola! Hola! Whoa. Hi! I hope everybody's doing great. I think we should just get right into it. My jumper just fell off. This is why I decided to do it about nagging. Hi, I just want to ask. Well, my girlfriend is such a nagger. I prefer to keep quiet to avoid arguments, but I can't help but answer back. Or if I don't say a word, she'd think I don't care. What should I do? I appreciate much any advice. Okay, so this is a good topic because I have been that nagger before. Excuse me. And let me tell you, I annoyed myself and it's very irritating. Here's the deal with this. I used to nag all the time. Like, it was all of the time. Anybody that I would nag at, like, it would be a constant thing. And even like I just said, I would annoy myself. I would irritate myself because nobody wants to have a nagger around, you know what I mean? Nobody wants somebody constantly nagging at you. And a lot of us can say that and think that and know that, but when it comes to it, we kind of just don't think about it in the moment and it just happens. Like, we just keep doing it. Mind you, everybody at some point in our life, whether it's often, not often, we all nag. But with me, I noticed that I would feel this anger. And then later down the road, I noticed that the anger was stemmed from resentment. A lot of the times we stay in the relationship because we're comfortable with that, or we stay with the friendship or whatever the relationship is. We stay with that because we're comfortable with that and we're used to it. Especially in relationships, we're used to it, so we just kind of deal with it. When we don't have to, and the honest truth is, you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to stay in a relationship where you're unhappy or you're constantly being nagged at or anything like that. You have that option to get out of it. In my videos, I like to give you both sides. I don't like to sugarcoat anything. I like to tell you both sides of what you can do, remind you of the things you can do, and remind you that you have options as well. And I'm not necessarily telling you to break up or leave this person. I'm just saying that you have to kind of remember that you do have these options to walk away from something that is no longer making you happy. As long as you do try to fix things and you try to work things out if you really want to, you know, so you can't ever just walk away saying, well, I never tried, because then you're gonna feel guilt. I don't know, maybe. Some people are just cold-hearted and they don't feel anything, I don't know. And in the end, like I said, it's up to you. If you want to stay in a relationship, if you want to deal with that, it's up to you whether you really want to deal with that or not. You have the last say is what I'm trying to say. But I would advise that you do talk it out if you haven't already, or you talk it out once more. Lay it out on the table and lay out your feelings and how it makes you feel and what you wish could possibly change, or what would make you feel better, or how you can help when they nag, or whatever the problem is. And as far as the whole thing with like you saying, well, if I stay quiet, then they're gonna think I don't care, and then if I don't stay quiet, we're gonna have arguments. If I speak up, it's like one of those things that's like, well, what do you want from me? Like, either way you're gonna nag. So I get where you're coming from. I do, because I've been there. From personal experiences, I've realized that when I've nagged the most, or at all for that matter, it's always been because I've been so unhappy. It's always been when I've been unhappy with my life, with myself, specifically with myself, and just everything that's revolving around me. I've noticed and I've realized, because I haven't nagged in a while, I just kind of don't do it anymore. It's just something that's kind of faded away when I've finally been truly happy with who I am as a person and how I live my life, and just everything that I've kind of adapted to my life and growing up and stuff. So now that my life has changed so much, a lot of things that I may used to do, I don't really do anymore because I've fixed that. Like, I've worked on it and I've finally taken time to work on myself, and I've honestly changed a lot. And maybe it's not drastic changes, but it's kind of little things like that, like nagging. Like, I really don't do it much. But yeah, I think that it required a lot of changing and kind of like figuring myself out to realize that who I am as a person, as like, I'm not a nagging person. I don't like to be, and I wouldn't like that being done to me, so why should I do it to other people or anything like that? And I mean, I've learned to love myself a lot more than I have ever loved myself, and I've been the happiest now in this point in my life than I've ever been in my life, ever. So it's a great thing. And that really all changed because, like I said, I started working on myself, and if you hear that water, is just she's taking a shower. Anyway, I've finally started to love myself as a person, and it's really helped me a lot, and I'm just happy now. And so now I've noticed that since I'm happy, like I'm truly happy, I don't really have anything to nag about. I'm content, and if I ever have a problem, I talk it out, and that really helps. Communication is key. That's true. With your girlfriend, I don't know, maybe you can ask her, like, what's going on? Like, what makes you so angry? What makes you want to nag? Sometimes it could be feelings that they have towards you, like resentment, like I mentioned. It might be that they feel resentful towards you, or they might be angry, or they might be resentful towards somebody else, and they're taking it out on you. You just have to kind of get to the bottom of it and like ask and talk it out. That's really the only way you can get anything out of that, and kind of, you know, kind of be her little therapist, if you will. Like, just ask your questions and let her say everything that she feels, and then maybe you guys can resolve something from that. And if not, and things don't really work out, then, you know, maybe it's time to move on and find somebody who doesn't nag at you so much. Like, there are always going to be people in the world that nag, but like I said, for me it took finding myself, my own happiness within, and applying it to my life, and just living a good life without being so negative. This goes to say, just tell her how you feel. If you really do love her, then, you know, you're going to do anything to try and help her with anything that's going on. Yeah, well, I think that's probably going to bug your ears or whatever, so I'm going to get going, but I hope I helped you. And if you guys have any more questions, please let me know on Tumblr. And my various social medias are down below. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you for always coming here. Thank you for coming on here and listening to what I have to say. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. My outros are always so fucking funky. Alright, bye.